Hello, welcome. It is me, Danielle Carmelita, your favorite tarot reader and astrologer. Welcome to this week's weather report on astrology and the current vibe in the sky. Now, I'm already feeling Mercury retrograde in the sign of Virgo, lurking because I had a whole technology issue just now, but whatever, we keep it pushing. That is what I do for a living, is dealing with this technology game. So no shame in what is to come with this energy. Now, before we get started, on this video, we're going to do the weekly this week. Today is Monday. Today is the 13th, 14th. Today is August 14th, Monday, and we're going to go over the weekly transits and also talk about the new moon. So if you're here for that, welcome. I also have some other videos I've discussed. Let me see what I have here. I discussed the Venus retrograde horoscopes. That's going to end soon in September, but we'll still have that lingering. If you want to know about that, I have that video up. What else do I have here? Oh, that was the Cancer new moon. Ooh, I have a podcast. Go ahead and check out my podcast. I talk about the big planets and their signs. I also talk about the current events and how it's affected through astrology and tarot. I pull tarot cards for all my listeners with the podcast. It is something different from what I have here on YouTube because I talk about celebrity politics. I talk about all the gossip. So I call it gossip, but it's also news, current events and news, and I tie it into astrology. So if you're really into astrology, yes. Also, I do talk about predictions because I talk about what do we have to look forward to, and I explain everything. So if you're really new to astrology, that is what that is there for. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. That is how I get paid through YouTube world. Okay. So if you really enjoy what I'm doing, if you're really here for this kind of video, this type of learning astrology, learning about yourself, please pay me by subscribing. Now, if you want to give me an advance, thumbs up and write a comment. Just tell me if you like my hair, okay? My outfit, my background, something that you learned in the video, what you get out of the video. I'm really here for criticism and all that stuff. If you want to know my other stuff, right? You can follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. Oh, it's not called Twitter anymore. It's called X. That is a Venus retrograde branding, by the way, which I've discussed in all my previous videos. And what else do we have for announcements? Yes. Oh, I'm also going to do tarot reading. I usually have 2 videos up weekly. I am working on doing a tarot school, so I'm filming that. Oh, also I have a Patreon. Okay, someone joined the Patreon family. I'm working on adding astrology, but right now it's just tarot. Well, it's not just tarot. That's a big deal. And if you look at my tarot readings and you want additional, more detailed information, go ahead. It's a very affordable price. Okay. Also, you could book a reading. Okay. There's that. Okay. That's not as affordable, but it's still an affordable price. Okay. I am here for the people. I work for you guys, okay? I'm not a politician. That's what they're supposed to be doing, but they're not doing their job, okay? Anyway, here I am here for the people, so I am here to serve. Let's get started with the tea. What are we here for? We're here for the weekly astrology. Let me see if I can do this. Here we go. So now, as of yesterday, which was the 13th, we have the sun that conjunct Venus, and it's halfway through Venus retrograde. That's exciting. I'm excited about that. And so now we're at the halfway mark, and this energy was yesterday. It was really strong. It was a Kazemi. I hope you rested. I put this on my thread and I put this on my Instagram. I also did this video in my monthly transits too, but it is all there. If you missed any of my videos, that was the energy of yesterday. It was about love and affection and all that stuff, but you should still be feeling it. Okay. It was Kazemi. It was stronger yesterday and socializing in the sun. And I had a great day yesterday. So I hope that was for everyone else. It's more about relaxing, chilling, and basking in the beauty of Venus. Okay, everything that Venus had to offer. Now we have the August 15th energy. And you see that is tomorrow, not today. And that is Sun squares Uranus. And you're going to feel that more in the evening. So you're going to feel that more going into Wednesday. I'm like, what is today? Wednesday, because this is Tuesday. Okay. Oh, also too, I just want to say that we're going to talk about the new moon you see there, and we are going to talk about Virgo trines. August 22nd, we'll do that next week, and we'll also really hit big on Mercury retrograding in the sign of Virgo. Okay, so this is the rest of the Leo season. I break it down Leo season. I know people do monthly. It makes sense for me as an astrologer to do it in the seasons of Leo. Okay. So that's what we have there. So let's talk about August 15th. And I said it's Sun squares Uranus. And I talk about this. I do, like I said, the transits of all Leo season. I also have a video on everything Leo if you want to know about that. But I break that down. And I also do horoscopes in that video. So if you want to click there, go ahead, please click there. But this week, this transit is all about there is some tension, conflict between your ego, self-identity, Leo energy, and something scientific with the Uranus. And it's always very unpredictable with Uranus. It's always expect the unknown. But it's in the sign of Taurus. So Taurus is all about your resources and dealing with something, whatever you deem as a resource. So I'm going to get really detailed about this. Okay, get ready. It requires open-mindedness and being flexible because remember, Uranus is about change. As you enter a stage of uncertainty, okay, and it's a buildup of tension that can result in unpredictable behavior. Remember, Uranus is about unpredictability. The sun represents your ego and your body. Okay, so there could be some buildup tension, which can lead to abruptness, rapid changes in directions, and even accidents. So be aware of that. You may feel more anger, okay, than normal with some events. Also, because we have the Mercury retrograde, I know it hasn't started yet, but we're already feeling a residual. We're already feeling it lingering because nothing just comes like bam, here it goes, it starts. It eases with all astrology. It eases into it. So you always feel a little bit of it. So be careful with driving, okay? Be careful with communicating. Be careful with planning. Virgo is very planning in the details. Just be careful of that as you are thinking and communicating. But back to this transit, there could be some outbursts of anger. We got the Leo, okay? So it may show some scariness. The sun represents your ego, and your ego is strong now, and you may want to express your inner self without restriction because Uranus is all about limitation. It wants its freedom. So be aware of that, especially with the sign of Leo. Ego conflicts are possible with this, and you may feel rebellious. And the energy may be challenging. Arguments at this time, you may be more difficult than normal to feel stable. What else do we have? Oh, an uneasiness and anxious feeling could be happening because you want change. Feelings of increased instability in order to break free of old restrictions. You may be subject to radical change in your environment and unexpected outbursts. Step out of doing something different. Be flexible, like I said earlier. Be proactive and welcome change. Be very positive when it comes to change. Let me see if I can put this in front here. Yeah. What else? Okay, so I say be aware of change. Be flexible. On the opposite side, you might want to not do too much because it could be conflict. So you may want to stick to a routine because you may be doing too much with the change. Okay. So be aware of where the energy is taking you. Am I doing too much or do I need to stick to change? Am I doing too much change or do I need to be flexible? Hence the word flexible. Okay. What's best for me? I'm open for both sides. With that said, it's not the best time to trying to fix or experimenting things. Uranus rules scientific and mechanical and electronical devices. So if your car or computer may be malfunctioning at this time, put it to the side. Don't take it apart, just chill. Let this energy pass by so you can really think and have clarity. Changes in appearance and self-esteem may be required too with this energy. So that is what we have on Tuesday. So let's talk about the new moon. Also, too, I just want to explain Leo energy. Let me see how I can do this. Here we go. Leo energy is about strength and nobility. I've discussed this about last time, and that is what the sun is in. So it's very extravagant, it's very conflict, it's very strong, it's very brave, it's not scared of conflict, hence a lot of conflicts, hence why we have all these fightings, hence why we have all. Oh, also too, I want to say that Leo energy is also about children. I've discussed this in several videos, podcasts, I don't know, everywhere. Okay, all of my platforms I've discussed this. So you have the energy of, like, even my mom was saying that her church is praying for kids at school. You have the energy of children influencers. That is a big, big topic now. And a law even passed recently about children influencers. So while we're in this Leo season, be aware of that and pay attention to when I do my videos on everything, whatever the sign is in, the sun sign is in, and now it's in Leo. I think you guys need to pay attention to that because that's going to affect you. There's a yin and yang to everything, a good and bad, black and white to every energy. So you need to be aware of what you are going into. Just like you may track your calendar for your period. Track the astrology, okay? It's not about predicting, it's also about being aware of the energy. Okay, so you can control your emotions. You know, if you know someone who's really angry and you're like, I'm about to meet Kathy, and Kathy's always angry. You prepare yourself. It's the same thing. If you know that the weather is going to cause for rain, you grab a raincoat. You don't just walk out there in a bathing suit. So that is the same difference. Okay, so now let's talk about this new moon, shall we? I like I said, I've talked about this in a previous video, but today we're getting a little more detailed. Okay, so hence what I have here. But all new moons, I'm going to talk about all new moons. All new moons represent in the tarot deck, the Fool, because the Fool is the first card in the major arcana, and it's about taking risk, having fun, feel the energy of something new is about to begin, view the world in the eyes of a child. Okay, every new moon is about new beginnings, setting intentions, looking for a new job, new endeavors, new relationships, a time for positive change, looking for being free for career opportunities, planting the seeds of ideas that will harvest later. It's all about discovery. The picture is not fully illuminated, but it will be. Pay attention to new information, receive new information, especially using your intuition. Take opportunities, ask questions, reflect on your goals and your intentions, do something new. Himalayan salt is also good for any new moon. I have my Himalayan salt candle holder right here. I have Himalayan salt over there, but that is great for any new moon. For any new moon, okay? It's great for cleansing, protection, and protecting against negative energies. Lemon and ginger also helps boost any energy for any new moon, not just a Leo new moon, okay? So now what do we do for this new moon in August? Now I'm going to educate you on some new moon energy. This is called the corn moon, ripe choke cherry moon, the wheat moon, and the barley moon. Pick one, whatever you want. We settle our disputes and put away old anger as we look forward to long, peaceful winters to come, a time for harvest and benedictions. This moon represents gratitude and awareness for abundance that surrounds us. It's all about being thankful and being blessed, okay? It's the fruit gets ripe, sugar gets better, the taste of sugar, and we're all about our nutrition, and choke cherries turn red, hence the choke cherry moon. Rituals and practices and symbolisms for this new moon, not for all, just for this one. It's all about baking bread. Okay, baking bread from scratch. Okay, it brings you closer to the moon. Picking fruit from a tree, practicing gratitude by being grateful of life's abundance. That is what we get with this new moon. The new moon is always a good time to let go, abandon feelings of feeling inadequate, our limitations, about our success and earning capabilities. For the people in the back, I'm going to repeat it. The new moon is always a good time for letting go, abandoning feelings of inadequacy, I am not enough. It's time to release that energy and limitations. I cannot do that. Release it, especially when it comes to your success, your life goals, your earning capabilities, your resources. All that negativity goes away with this new moon. You guys see the date for the new moon? Okay, you can start it early. The date for the new moon is August 16th, 2:30 a.m. Fresh in the morning for all of us, okay? So get ready for that. And grains, wheats, bread, rosemary, and you can make bread for your loved one. If you don't, there is a YouTube channel that I'm sure is gives you a very detailed information on how to make bread. I make bread all the time. I recently stopped though. But you know what? I'm gonna make bread for this new moon, and I love bread. It is dangerous for me, but yes. Marigolds are also great to have at the home. They sell marigolds at your grocery store. Okay, I get them from the farmers market. I know they sell them at Whole Foods. I'm in the LA area, so but it's great for this new moon. And if you have in your home, it is a variable for a moon fire. The color of the flowers connect to the sun and the moon, hence the marigolds. The marigolds represent a lot of things. They bring a lot of positive energy. Also, for this new moon, we have the sunflowers. I have them here. I have them on the side here. I had them in the door when you walk in because they're very Leo energy and they symbol the sun and resonate well with the moon as well. Make a flower arrangement, make oils out of the flowers and put them on a candle and manifest. The new moon is all about manifesting. You can use jasmine oil if you feel depressed. This period, the peridot, peridot crystal stone symbolizes strength, prosperity, and peace. You can have that stone as well. You could do a bonfire because Leo is all about fire. So you can do a bonfire, you can light a candle, anything dealing with gold, orange, yellow, great for your altar. Now, this is all about fertility, joy, energy, creativity, changing luck, attraction, stimulations, self esteem, mental clarity, intuition, personal power, and confidence. Okay, light a candle for all that. You can do all of it. You can want it all. Okay. Again, you can light a candle, gold, orange, or yellow, and say that you want help in fertility, joy, energy, creativity, changing your luck, attraction, stimulation, self esteem, mental clarity, intuition, personal power, and confidence. Okay. Pull that all up when you light a candle before you pray. No, while you pray, while you're meditating, write it down. Okay. Write it down. You can even light it. Don't start a fire. Okay. And set intentions. However, you use your energy to pray to God. However, it is. Some people call it magic. Some people call it prayer. Some people call it God, whatever it is. Okay. Ask for one of these blessings, especially around this energy, because God, the universe, has your back with this. Okay. The sun is important with the moon because Leo is ruled by the sun. So, what needs to come out of the darkness and the shadows will be happening with this new moon. So, anytime we have a new moon in Leo, it's about showing off, celebrating life, flirting, having fun, being creative, loving thyself, being giving, spoiling thyself, and indulging. Again, indulging. So, let me put this up one more time for all my people. This is a new moon in Leo and it is happening April 16th. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to pull some tarot cards for every sign in a minute, and we'll do the manifestation stuff for that coming up. But let me talk about this last transit. Sorry. This last transit we have here is Mars, Virgo, same day. Mars is in a sign of Virgo. It's going to trine Uranus at 6:53 a.m. All of this you're going to be feeling in that morning of the new moon. Mars is the planet of energy, action, and desire in the sign of working hard and details, and is in harmony. Trine is amazing energy because you don't have to do any work. It's going to be effortless. So the planet of action, the planet of energy is in the sign of Virgo, and Virgo is all about the details and working hard, right? And now it's going to be with no effort. You're going to be attracting the energy of things that are unpredictable. So things that are just going to be falling into your lap. Okay. When it comes to your resources, when it comes to your home, when it comes to anything you deem as a resource, hardworking, dedication, anything grounded and solid is going to happen. Okay. Inspirations will strike. During this energy of focusing on details and being very creative, you demand a great deal of personal freedom from those you are close to, but that's going to work out for you. Your energy sparks up and you are ready to tackle new and excitement projects. Unlimited energy is what you're going to have to pursue your occupation or whatever you're trying to pursue. Existing projects are likely to stimulate you. You sometimes become impatient with this. So be aware of that because you feel like you can accomplish the world. Okay. At last, you see the light that will be happening with this. It's not clarity, but you're going to physically be able to be like, I can do this. I see the light at the end of this tunnel. You have a desire to take your time with something that could be more scientific or futuristic when pertaining to your income and how you achieve your income. You are able to break through obstacles in innovative ways because Uranus is all about being creative and thinking outside of the box. You won't be bored. Okay, very exciting, very futuristic outlook energy. You are able to be a dynamic leader and inspire others and have original ideas. Very electric energy. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. In the words of Salt and Pepper, your sexual needs will be strong because Mars represents your sex drive, and physical attraction will also be very positive, and it will boost you with this energy. You and your partner may have wandering eyes. Be aware of that because Uranus is like, ooh, I want something different. I want to try something new. So just be aware of that. If that's your judge, that's your judge. If it's not, it's okay. Maybe even to the both of you guys will be doing something experimental if you're in a committed relationship. But if it's not exciting at home, try to build the excitement. Down to take some risk. Your instincts will be solid and accurate, so taking additional risks at this time should play off. And any unusual hobbies, activities, or original ideas will be taking off. So it's all about being creative and thinking out of the box. I love that for